Hello everyone, this is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for August 10th to the 16th of 2025. So before we dive in, I want to remind you that the Astro 101 registration is open. I encourage you to share that invitation with your friends. This is a wonderful class. It's 8 weeks where we go narrow and deep into all aspects of basic astrology, and you get to learn all about it through your own blueprint, which is like through your own lens in a lot of ways. And it helps, I think, the information to go a little deeper into your inner knowing, and we like that. So I hope those of you who haven't done it yet will consider joining us. And of course, those who have know that I welcome you sharing that with your friends because it is a great class and we have a wonderful workbook that goes with it and you get all kinds of custom goodies. So join us if you can. I've also created an invitation video series that I'm dropping weekly to invite you to the new class. And this week is houses, which are areas of life and aspects of self. Last week was signs, lessons and expressions. So if you missed it, it's still out there. I hope you will check out these little 5 to 10 minute videos inviting you into my fall class. So our week starts off on Sunday the 10th with Mars in Libra trining Pluto in Aquarius. We're still on this air tip, which is going to be a dominant element for years to come pretty much. This is an active, transformative energy that will help you to change your life in a healthy, positive way. You may have the energy and inclination to make major personal and permanent changes to who you are and what you want on a deep soul level. Because it's a trine, it promises more ease than is usually associated with Pluto, and in this case, makes transformation smoother. You may be especially focused on what needs to be done or changed in your life at this time. You will want to take action, and the universe supports that decision as long as it is righteous and not totally self-serving. This is a good time to get moving, take action regarding your long-term goals, and you will be able to create some momentum. You may realize some of your recent actions or choices do not necessarily support your deepest drives and desires. As you get in alignment within and without, the results can be miraculous, so be creative and be brave. Ashe, deep breath. Now here comes a big one. And it is the second of 3 hits between Saturn and Uranus in a sextile, which is an opportunity. First hit was April 4th of 2025. The second hit is this week, August 11th. And the final hit will be January 20th of 2026. So this is a process between Saturn, the reality, and traditional old school foundational planet with Uranus, the radical change agent that likes to shake things up and bring in the new. This is a rare opportunity, basically only happens every 32 years, to stabilize the unrelenting changes that have been going on socially and collectively and integrate them on a personal level now. With these two creating an opportunity for measurable progress, you are so supported to fortify what works and experiment with new ways of functioning. This will allow you to create a foundation or structure that can support the radical changes you are dreaming about so that you can activate their full potential. Saturn is leading the way, so you have to be organized, methodical, and patient to yield the tangible and lasting rewards that are possible at this time. By the same token, these changes take a bit of time to stabilize and prove their viability. So create a strategy or some steps that can help maintain any momentum and guide the ongoing progress. There is also a learning curve, so give yourself some grace as you get used to the radically new way that your shared reality is unfolding at this time. And don't panic, prepare. Whatever does fall into place and stays strong throughout the current evolution is likely to be with you for 7+ years to come, so engage your elders or that wise one part of yourself to guide your choices and commitments at this time. So you have an inner wise one. Working with others and cultivating community is what is going to be most productive for you at this time. It is important to bring folks together who have the skills that you do not possess, and it makes you all stronger for the collaboration and the community stronger for the cross-pollination. Whatever you have been through over the last 7 years is now complete and has built into your foundation a certain measure of support that you can rely on going forward. You are going to need this when the tests pop up over the next 7 years. Moving, changing career, getting married or divorced are all big changes that can happen under this influence, but instead of mourning a loss, this energy asks you to get excited about a whole new purpose. Take a good look. You are not living the same reality as 7 years ago, And some of us can go all the way back to 32 years. So either way, it's a new day. Okay, deep breath. Because of this interaction with Uranus, it is also advised that you choose change and accommodate change and honor change so that it does not have to be imposed upon you. The shadow of this energy is resistance, denial, apathy, and being too slow to change. Integrate whatever critical changes are being presented as they are customized for you and the areas of life ruled by, in this case, Aries and Gemini. Fire and air work well together, and Saturn has just entered Aries for the next 2 years, and Uranus has just entered Gemini for the next 7 years. So this is just the beginning of these intense changes. August 11th and 12th is pretty intense, so the day continues on the 11th with Mercury going direct at 4 degrees Leo until September 2nd, when it will finally enter Virgo and be done with its process. You have now had a review and hopefully a reconnection with your own heart so that you are expressing your own unique creativity and sharing your authentic self with others. You have released the thought patterns that debilitate you with fear, self-doubt, and self-esteem issues. In Leo, we are deeply supported to activate our most unique genius and brilliant creativity, or at least infuse our ideas with some new beauty, essence, love, light, and truth. Get creative and be open, optimistic, playful, and detached from outcome as you play with the new ways of communicating with others and expressing yourself in a more authentic way. This is most relevant for those with strong Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, Scorpio energies in your chart. You are more supported than ever to think for yourself and offer your gifts to a community of like-hearted souls. As Mercury moves on and into Virgo, you will begin to weave these new ideas into the fabric of your everyday life. So the dates to remember: Mercury entered Leo June 26th, retrograded on July 17th, goes direct this week on August 11th, and enters Virgo once and for all September 2nd. Same day, August 11th, Sirius retrogrades at 16 Aries until November 21st. So we have about a 3-month review. Sirius represents how we nurture and like to be nurtured as human beings. In your chart, it indicates how you do that and what your preferences are, and often it points to how your relationship may unfold with your own mother or maternal line. On one hand, you can look at this as a major reboot for the next 4 to 5 years as Sirius renews her journey through the signs. However, she is extending her stay by lingering for the next 3 months in order to reacquaint you with your own individual needs and ways of ensuring self-preservation. After the last 1 to 3 years that we've all lived through, we have new priorities and a new wisdom about what truly nourishes and nurtures, how we get our personal needs met. It's perfectly in keeping with this energetic dynamic to focus on self-care, self-healing, and learning or remembering that you even have needs and what they might be here and now today. Even if you just give it a nod by being aware that your needs matter and should be considered along the way is good. It's also a good energy for nurturing your passion or purpose. Again, it's basically all about you in that Aries. I love it. But it is time to nurture and nourish yourself on a deeper level. Here's another big one. On August 12th, Venus conjunct Jupiter. So Jupiter's only in Cancer for 1 year, and Venus is only in Cancer every 10 months or so. So this is a big alignment that may only happen this one time. This is where the two benefactors come together, and it's very powerful. This highly potent energy merges two influential forces to kickstart a fresh new cycle, heightening your awareness of your own evolving values, which are leading to a new narrative that is based on your earned wisdom over the last year or so. This energy prompts a drive for self-improvement and offers a connection to various forms of material abundance and natural wealth. Typically, this transition is marked by a delightful expansion of authentic beauty, echoing the interconnectedness of nature and all living beings. There is an energy of enthusiasm around new or growing relationships, which attracts more positive energy. This is the best time to be creative and expect miracles. Deep breath. Now, in addition to this special alignment of Venus and Jupiter, the two benefactors getting together, we have 14 Cancer. 1314 is also where Sirius is. So this is a powerful part of the sky that you're going to be able to see really clearly in the morning star. So before sunrise, just before sunrise, they're going to be close together. And the 11th and 12th is also the Perseid meteor showers. So I'm definitely going to be up under the night sky checking this out. You want to feel this energy in your Cancer department and honor that aspect of self. You want to honor that area of life, which is the house it shows up in your chart, but also we think of Cancer as a connection to the DNA ancestors. So this is a time of renewal and expansion and calling down their blessings to move through you and take you to that next level. Venus and Jupiter get together pretty much annually, but this is the once in 12 years in Cancer. It's going to do it one more time next year, I believe, June of 2026, and that'll be it for 12 years. So let's take advantage of this magical portal that is asking us to take better care of ourselves, to tune into our family and kinfolk, to cultivate community, to activate your creativity, to fully develop your ideas, to feed and nourish yourself and your ideas or your creative babies, as well as the elders and children. All of that is supported for renewal and expansion and blessings. So let's call it in this week. What I love about this is it's lining up just in time for our Venus circle, because this is going to bless our activation this month in Cancer at the heart chakra, where we're doing our release and clearing, and we're getting together to discuss it on Thursday, August 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You're welcome to drop in or subscribe. This is an ongoing circle with a reading and workbook to support you throughout. So if you haven't done that yet, by all means, check in with me to see how to get yours. And that concludes our very intense and transformative week. Oh my God, every week is building on the previous and preparing us for the next one, so it's all connected. And I hope that you will join me when and where you can and reach out directly when you need to, and have a fantastic week. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off.